Hello, Mai Kako, and mahalo for the opportunity to speak today at this important virtual island event. And also talofa lava to my family and friends in Samoa and American Samoa. So as an island state, Hawaii faces unique challenges in food security and sustainability. Our isolated location and fragile ecosystems compel us to think innovatively and collectively and ensure that our food systems are resilient in the face of climate change. So, to put things in context, Hawaii's total land area on its 8 islands is about 4.1 million acres, and about 1.9 million acres are designated as ag lands in the state agricultural district. So that's over 1 million acres identified as not being in agricultural use, although this includes an unknown number of acres with little to no potential for ag use, such as lava flows, rocky, sandy, and mountainous lands. So, what are the challenges that we face in food security and sustainability and the solutions? One of the main issues we face, as I pointed out in my remarks at the 2022 Island Summit, is that we're still importing 85 to 90% of our food at a cost of about $3 billion each year, even though we have a year-round growing season and a huge amount of vacant designated ag land. It's been estimated that if planes and ships stop bringing in our food because of a natural disaster, a labor strike, or whatever, we only have about a 10-day food supply in our grocery stores to feed our people. So reducing Hawaii's reliance on food imports by increasing local food production is crucial for boosting food security, lowering costs, and addressing environmental challenges. Locally grown food offers health benefits and economic opportunities, including job creation and the attraction of younger generations to agriculture. So key strategies to support local farming include providing affordable land, ensuring water access, offering training, and helping farmers to navigate business challenges. Also restoring our fish ponds and addressing island-specific challenges such as shipping costs and high land prices, and also essential, that's essential for strengthening Hawaii's food system. Other challenges include water, farm labor, transportation, invasive species, crop insurance and disaster relief, research and development, access to funding, food safety, marketing and competitiveness, taxation and fees, environmental challenges, ag tech solutions, urbanization, natural disasters, and of course, the lack of ag housing. So, what is the overall solution and the game plan? There's a popular Hawaiian saying, it's a kako thing, which means we're all in this together and everyone is invited to participate. That's exactly what we must do to find the answers to the predicament that we're in. Today, I'm proud to share some of the transformative work happening in Hawaii that exemplifies the spirit of innovation and collaboration needed for island communities around the world. One of our most significant undertakings is a project called Transforming Hawaii's Food System Together Initiative. This is a statewide effort that brings together stakeholders from agriculture, academia, policy, and community organizations. This initiative, it seeks to redesign our food system to prioritize sustainability, resilience, and equity. It emphasizes local food production, integrates indigenous knowledge, and strengthens Hawaii's food security by reducing our reliance on imported food. So by focusing on regenerative agriculture, agroforestry, forestry, and soil health, we're building a food system that not only feeds our people, but it also heals our land. This initiative is now being integrated into a national community of practice of food system planning efforts, and it's led by our very own University of Hawaii's Dr. Albie Miles and his colleagues at the Michigan State University Center for Regional Food Systems. And supporting this is the work of the University of Hawaii System and the K.O. Miles Center for Sustainable Island Food Systems. This center is a hub for research, education, and community engagement, advancing cutting-edge science and policy around sustainable agriculture, food security, and climate resilience. The K.O. Miles Center helps empower local farmers and communities by providing access to knowledge and tools that foster an innovation while honoring the rich cultural traditions of our native Hawaiian ancestors. So through these efforts, we are nurturing the next generation of leaders in sustainable food systems, ensuring that Hawaii remains at the forefront of island agriculture solutions. Now, I want to mention 3 examples of how Hawaii is dealing with the challenges of food security and sustainability facing us today. First, it was in 2015, a farm-to-school program was created to encourage Hawaii's 296 public schools to use fresh, locally grown foods for their breakfast and lunch programs. In 2021, the legislature passed a law mandating that 30% of the food consumed at public schools would be locally sourced by the year 2030. Okay, what's the reality check? It's 2024, and the latest data from 2022 says that public schools are at only 6%. Now, can we reach the 30% goal by 2030? And why aren't we on target? Stay tuned. The second example is an awesome addition to Hawaii is the Wahiawa Value Added Product Development Center, which is a 33,000 square foot manufacturing facility in central Oahu. It's a resource for food entrepreneurship and education. They also offer product development, consulting services, lab testing, and production kitchens. They serve ag producers, processors, entrepreneurs, farmers, and students. You know, imagine being a farmer and you've got a ton of papayas or breadfruit or pineapple, and you can't sell it all at the farmer's market or grocery store. So what do? Just feed the pigs or throw it all away? So here's an opportunity to use excess produce to make jams, jellies, or whatever, value added, right? And with the Hawaii label, with the hula girl dancing under the coconut tree, how are mainland U.S. products going to compete with what we have here in Hawaii? And third, although I mentioned this in my 2022 speech, it's worth highlighting again. If you haven't looked into Ma'o Farms, I urge you to check it out. One of the biggest problems we have in Hawaii is not enough farmers. And the average age of our farmers is 60.1 years old. So what's the solution? Well, of course, grow more farmers. And that's precisely what Ma'o Farms is doing. They have a 2-year youth leadership training program where young people ages 18 to 25, they're invited to work as interns 3 days a week from dawn until noon. And then they go to university 2 days a week. And the interns, they learn all aspects of organic, regenerative farming, planting, harvesting, distribution, and marketing. Each intern receives a monthly stipend of $525, which can actually go up to $725. And listen carefully now. For interns who want a college or university degree, they get their tuition paid for. So Ma'o Farms has grown from an initial 5-acre plot leased in 2001 to currently 381 acres. I'll never forget on one of my many site visits to the farm, I met a young man who was kicked out of school, kicked out of his home for using drugs. He told me he considered to continue hanging out with his druggy friends and getting into a life of crime. But then he heard about Ma'o's youth leadership training program. And he told me that he had completed the requirements and he was getting ready to graduate. And he said to me, "Senator, I'm not bragging, but I'm an expert in all aspects of certified organic farming. And now I'm ready to help my people." And with tears on his cheeks, he said to me, "My mission in life now is to feed my people. I want people to be able to buy fresh organic fruits and veggies from the back of my truck at the farmer's market on Saturday, instead of paying higher prices at the grocery store." And at that point, of course, tears were welling up in my eyes, and then we both started hugging each other. So please check them out at maoorganicfarms.org. Well, better yet, come to Hawaii and see firsthand what this amazing program is all about. So in closing, I want to emphasize that the solutions that we're developing in Hawaii are not just for Hawaii. They are for all islands and vulnerable communities worldwide. By integrating modern science with traditional ecological knowledge, by working collaboratively across sectors, and by holding sustainability as our highest priority, we're building food systems that are not only resilient to the challenges of today, but are also capable of thriving in the uncertain future ahead. I warmly welcome you to join Hawaii in these important food system transformation initiatives. Please feel free to contact me if you would like more information. You can reach me at the Hawaii State Legislature. So mahalo nui loa, and I look forward to continuing this important dialogue with all of you. Together, we can lead the way toward a more sustainable and resilient future for all island communities. Aloha.